Man is determined. All right, week 3 of high school football tonight. There were 3 games on tap. Our first stop is Gill Stadium, where the Blue Knights of West High upset Dover. Winning has been a rarity at West High, but tonight the Blue Knights were ready for a change. Dover's first play from scrimmage, a fumble, and when number 33, Kurt Thomas, pounced on the ball, there was some hope. Dover held the Blue Knights to just 1 yard on 3 downs, but for West High, it didn't matter because place kicker Eric Markey was ready to go, and like Tony Franklin, he split the uprights from 35 yards, and the Blue Knights took a 3-0 first quarter lead. Dover never got its offense on track as West High just poured it on defensively. Scott Hutchins will get gang tackled for a loss here as the Blue Knights win for only the second time in 2 years, the final 3-0. Those men were fired up, let me tell you. At Rochester tonight, battle of 2 undefeated teams, Spalding and Salem. Watch this passing play. Quarterback Pete Labby floats a winner down the sideline. Brett Kittredge will put on the juggling act, but he hauls it in for the touchdown. But I'm afraid Salem rallies back. Blue Devils win it 24-20 over the Red Raiders. Scoreboard tonight, Nashua moves to 3-0 with a 14-point win over hosting Concord. West High in a stunner. As I said, their second win in 2 years. Congratulations to the Blue Knights, and Salem nips Spalding 24-20. Well, Roger Clemens is closing in on win number 20 tonight. The Rocket Men are rather closing in on 20 wins. Dover never got its offense on track as West High just under their belts, including some exciting action over the weekend where the Blue Knights of West High won for only the second time since 1983. Afternoons have never been a treat for the West High football team. I mean, when you've only won twice in 5 years, the first day of practice week tends to drag on. But not today.
They all had smiles on their faces, and you know they've enjoyed the weekend. You know, hey, they deserve it right now. I don't care. They're only 1-2, but they've been working for a year and a half for this, and I'm glad for them.
Head coach Paul Levine was nothing but smiles today because on Friday night, West knocked off Dover thanks to a stellar defensive game. And oh yes, the only 3 points of the contest, a 32-yard field goal by Eric Markey.
I didn't think about it at all. They just told me to get out there and I was ready. I was already warmed up.
But maybe you can tell us an experience today, people coming up and saying something to you.
Yeah, they just said nice kick and tell me I have a golden foot, stuff like that.
Well, can we expect more of that?
I hope so. I'm going to try.
Friday's win over Dover made Eric Markey an instant hero here on the West High campus. And for the other players, well, it's a ball game that they're never going to forget.
It was unbelievable. I was really, I really felt like I meant a lot to the team. You know, like you participated in the win and everything, and it was just unbelievable. Last year we beat Memorial, but this was way above that.
We weren't picked to win or anything like that, but we played hard, and it just felt great afterwards.
They're on cloud 9, and we're going to let them stay up there for maybe about 15 more minutes, and then we have to get back. Trinity's a good ball club, and if we want to make it 2 in a row, we have to work hard, and we're going to start today, not tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Coach Levine means business. You have those guys
the station all night trying to get it together.
put the track shoes on Friday. They got to go out and watch some of these football games. Pretty good ones tonight, especially over in Manchester here. Another busy night on the high school gridiron, and a happy one for the Blue Knights of West High. They made it 3 in a row with a big win over Memorial, 21-0. For the 3rd week in a row, West High's Pat Goslin put on another running clinic. Only a junior, number 34, steamrolled his way to another big night. And quarterback Ed Hickey broke it up with an occasional pass. This beauty to number 22, John Tibbett, set the table for Goslin in the first quarter. And here he goes, sweeping around his right side from 14 yards out, beats a tackler, and scores. Memorial had its moments on offense, but for the most part ran into a sea of blue jerseys, right in order. Number 32, 33, 34, Baldessaro, Thomas, and Goslin. But at the intermission, it was only 6-0 West. In the second half, Pat Goslin did his share of running, but the Blue Knights uncorked another weapon. Number 22, John Tibbett. We know he can catch, but watch him run on this play. Down the sidelines for a touchdown. The 2-point conversion was good, and West led 14-0. Well, another big night for West Side. They're on their way to their third victory in a row. And with some more high school football highlights, let's head north to Concord with Jeff Bacon. Jeff, how are things going up there?
Well, Frank, things are a little slow here tonight at Concord at Memorial Field. We had Bishop Brady and St. Thomas. And tonight's game was really more a matter of endurance for both teams and for the fans.
The FAA had nothing to worry about tonight. For Bishop Brady, it was all on the ground. And for St. Thomas, well, they could never really get the air attack launched. This went on especially for the second half. For Bishop Brady, run left, go left again. And yes, there was an occasional pass. Finally, with 3:55 to go in the game, Seth Shurtleff on the quarterback keeper touches the end zone. For football purists, this was a hard-fought game, good defense from both teams. But most importantly for Bishop Brady, this was a 9-0 win. Yes, the Green Giants were jolly tonight. At Memorial Field in Concord, Jeff Bacon, News 9 Sports.
And here's your high school scoreboard for the night. Bishop Brady shuts down St. Thomas. West High makes it 3 in a row. They shut out Memorial. Other games tonight, Somersworth wins in 3 overtimes over Laconia, and Dover wins on a last play of the game, the final 10-7 out on the Seacoast. Day number 18 of the NFL strike.